The Chicago Bears are making headlines again, and today we've got a deep dive into some important developments for the team. My name is Harrison Graham, and we're going to explore a few key issues that could shape the future of the Bears. First up, let's talk about Bayamy, the new running back coach for the Bears. There's been some chatter recently about whether Bayamy has reached out to DeAndre Swift. So let's take a closer look at that. But it doesn't stop there. There's also talk about whether the Bears are considering a potential running back in the upcoming NFL draft. And to top it all off, we'll bring Cullen in to provide a more detailed breakdown of a player who could become a huge asset to this team. Let's start with Bayamy. The Bears' new running backs coach has quickly garnered attention, and he's been vocal about his vision for the team's running game. Recently, Bayamy made an appearance on a podcast, and during the interview, he shared some valuable insights in his thoughts on DeAndre Swift and the overall running back situation. Bayamy revealed that he's had the chance to really study Swift's game, and he even spent some time with the young back after his college days. In his comments, Bayamy praised Swift for his dedication, his work ethic, and his passion for the game. According to Bayamy, Swift is the type of player who doesn't take anything for granted. He's not someone who rests on his laurels. Instead, Swift is constantly pushing himself, looking for ways to improve, and working hard to be the best he can be. For Bayamy, it's clear that Swift's talent is undeniable, and he believes that Swift has all the tools to be successful at the next level. But what makes Bayamy's perspective particularly interesting is how he views Swift's potential within the system. Bayamy stressed that right now, it's crucial for Swift to learn how to find those 4.5 yards between the tackles. While Swift is undoubtedly a dynamic player with the ability to break off explosive runs, Bayamy made it clear that there are times when the flashy plays aren't always the best option. It's about understanding when to make the safe play, to take the 3-yard gain instead of risking a loss by trying to bounce the play outside for a bigger gain. Bayamy's approach isn't about criticism. He's simply emphasizing the importance of discipline in a running back's game. Swift, as talented as he is, sometimes looks for those big gains too often, trying to make a home run play out of every situation. While those explosive runs are a big part of what makes Swift so dangerous, Bayamy believes that a more controlled, disciplined approach will elevate Swift's game and help him become more consistent. Bayamy's comments about Swift reflect a broader view of the running back position in today's NFL. It's not just about who can run the fastest or make the flashiest plays. It's about a balance between making the big plays and knowing when to take what the defense gives you. Swift has shown flashes of brilliance throughout his career, but there have also been moments where he's forced plays trying to make something happen that isn't there. Bayamy wants to help Swift develop a more patient, more calculated approach to the game. He's confident that with the right coaching, Swift can become even more of an explosive weapon for the Bears. Now, let's talk about the future of the running back position in Chicago. The Bears have made it clear that they're looking to strengthen their roster in multiple areas, and running back is no exception. Swift is certainly a piece of the puzzle, but it's possible that the Bears will look to add another running back in the upcoming NFL draft. The idea of bringing in a new player to complement Swift could make the Bears' backfield one of the most dynamic in the league. It's clear that Bayamy is looking for a balanced approach, and adding another back with a different skill set could be the key to unlocking the offense's full potential. There are a number of talented running backs in this year's draft class, and the Bears have the opportunity to bring in someone who could make an immediate impact. One player who's been generating a lot of buzz is Ashton Gentry. He's a versatile back with great vision and balance, and he could be the perfect complement to Swift's speed and explosiveness. Another name to keep an eye on is Marion Hampton. Hampton has shown a lot of promise in college, and his physicality and ability to break tackles would fit nicely into the Bears' offense. Of course, there's also Quinshon Judkins and Caleb Johnson, two players who have proven themselves in college and could make an impact at the next level. All four of these running backs bring something unique to the table, and any one of them could be a great fit for the Bears. But there are other options as well. Baal Tudin is another name to watch. While his fit with Swift might not be as seamless as some of the other backs, Tudin is a talented player with a lot of potential. He could be a solid contributor to the Bears' offense, and his development under Bayamy's coaching could help him become a key player in the years to come. Devin Neal and Cam Scatterbo are also worth mentioning. While they might not have the same level of buzz as some of the other backs in the draft, they both bring a lot of talent to the table and could be valuable assets for the Bears moving forward. Regardless of who the Bears end up selecting, it's clear that they need to find a running back who can complement Swift and give the offense more balance. Swift has the potential to be a game changer, but he's not the type of back who can carry the load by himself. Having another player who can take some of the pressure off of Swift could make the Bears' offense much more dangerous and difficult to defend. It's about creating a dynamic backfield that can hurt defenses in multiple ways. Bayamy's philosophy on coaching and his approach to developing running backs is something that's been discussed a lot in recent months. His coaching style is intense and demanding, and it's clear that he's not going to let his players get complacent. He's all about setting high standards and pushing players to be their best. Bayamy isn't the type of coach who will hand out empty compliments or promise players that things will get better next time. He's focused on results and holding his players accountable. That's exactly the type of leadership the Bears need in their running back room. Swift and any other running back who joins the team will be expected to put in the work and meet Bayamy's high standards. The Bears are at a critical point in their rebuild, and they can't afford to waste any opportunities to strengthen their roster. Adding another running back to complement Swift could be a game-changing move for the team. The draft is just around the corner, and it will be interesting to see how the Bears approach the position. Whether it's Gentry, Hampton, Judkins, or someone else, the addition of a new running back could make the Bears' offense much more dynamic and put them in a better position to succeed in the future. With Bayamy's guidance, DeAndre Swift could take his game to the next level, and the Bears' backfield could become one of the most feared in the league. So, stay tuned, because the Bears' running back situation is something that's definitely worth watching in the coming weeks. Whether the team decides to add another back or stick with what they've got, it's clear that the Bears are committed to building a more explosive offense. As for Swift, it's exciting to think about what he could accomplish with the right coaching and the right support around him. The Bears are definitely headed in the right direction, and there's a lot to be optimistic about in the near future. As we continue our discussion about the Chicago Bears and their plans for the upcoming season, there are more exciting elements to dive into, especially surrounding the draft and the team's future decisions. The Bears are in a unique position this year, with plenty of opportunities to strengthen their roster across several positions, and running back is certainly one of the key areas where they'll be looking to add depth and talent. While DeAndre Swift remains an exciting part of the team's future, the addition of another running back could be exactly what the Bears need to elevate their offense and give them the balance they've been missing in previous years. Looking at the draft, the Bears have a chance to pick up a running back who can make an immediate impact on the field. The options in this year's draft class are diverse, with several players who could complement Swift's explosive style and bring different skills to the table. Ashton Gentry, Marion Hampton, Quinn Judkins, and Caleb Johnson are all names that have been mentioned as potential targets for the Bears. Each of these players has proven themselves in college football, showcasing the abilities that could translate well to the NFL. What's particularly interesting is how each of these backs brings something unique to the table. Gentry, for example, is known for his versatility and balance, which would pair nicely with Swift's speed and home run hitting ability. Hampton is a physical back with great vision and the ability to break tackles, making him a solid choice for a power run offense. Judkins and Johnson, on the other hand, have shown flashes of brilliance in their college careers, with the potential to be explosive players at the next level. The Bears also have other options in the draft, with names like Bahal Tootin, Devin Neal, and Cam Scatterbo generating buzz. While they might not be the top-tier picks that Gentry or Hampton are, they still have significant potential. Neal, for example, is a hard-running back with a lot of heart and the ability to wear down defenses over the course of a game. Scatterbo has a similar skill set, bringing energy and toughness to the field. The key thing with all of these players is that they could serve as valuable contributors to the Bears' offense, whether they come in as starters or as part of rotation to give Swift some rest. The importance of depth at the running back position cannot be overstated, and with Bayamy's coaching, any of these players could develop into a key part of the team's backfield. Of course, drafting a running back isn't just about finding the best player available. It's about finding someone who fits within the system. Bayamy's coaching philosophy is clear. He's looking for a running back who can fit into his vision for the offense, and that means a player who understands the importance of both patience and explosiveness. The Bears have seen what Swift can do when he's at his best, but they also know that he's not the type of player who can carry the load on his own. That's why adding another back who can share the workload and bring a different style to the offense could be so crucial. Bayamy has made it clear that he values versatility, and he's looking for players who can do more than just run the ball. The ideal running back for Bayamy's system is someone who can block, catch passes out of the backfield, and run with power between the tackles when needed. This approach reflects the broader shift in the NFL toward a more balanced, committee-based approach to the running back position. The days of relying on a single running back to carry the ball 20 or 30 times a game are behind us. Now, teams are looking for running back duos that can complement each other and keep the defense guessing. For the Bears, this means finding a player who can take some of the pressure off of Swift, allowing him to focus on what he does best, making explosive plays in space. It's about finding the right balance between power and speed, patience and explosiveness, and between the tackles and on the outside. As the Bears continue to build their roster, it's clear that they have an eye on the future. While the running back position is important, it's just one of many areas where the team will look to improve in the coming months. The defense, in particular, will be another area where the Bears will be looking to make significant upgrades. One position that has been a topic of discussion is safety, and there are several interesting prospects that could be on the Bears' radar during the draft. As the team works to build a more complete and balanced roster, safety is a position that could play a key role in their success going forward. There have been rumors circulating that the Bears are eyeing a particular defensive player from Texas who could fit the bill. This player has had a standout season, showing great versatility and the ability to contribute in a variety of roles on the defense. His ability to cover multiple positions in the secondary could make him a valuable addition to the Bears' defense, especially with the team's growing need for depth in the backfield. This player's performance has been impressive, and with the Bears potentially selecting him in the draft, he could help solidify the secondary and provide valuable depth to the defense. When evaluating this defensive prospect, one thing that stands out is his athleticism. He's a player who can cover a lot of ground, and his versatility is a huge asset. Whether he's playing nickel corner or free safety, this player has shown the ability to excel in multiple roles, which is exactly the type of flexibility that the Bears need in their secondary. His ability to make tackles, cover receivers, and even contribute in run support makes him a complete player who could provide immediate value to the Bears' defense. As the draft approaches, the Bears will need to weigh their options carefully. They've got several needs on both sides of the ball, and their strategy will be to find players who can come in and contribute right away. Whether it's adding a running back to complement Swift or selecting a defensive prospect who can help shore up the secondary, the Bears are in a good position to make some impactful moves this year. Ultimately, the key for the Bears will be to stick to their vision and stay true to the direction they want to go in. Bayamy's influence on the offense is already being felt, and his coaching philosophy is one that will help shape the future of the team's running game. With the right additions to the roster, both offensively and defensively, the Bears have the potential to become a more well-rounded and competitive team. The draft will be a crucial step in that process, and it's exciting to think about the possibilities that lie ahead. The Bears are in a prime position to continue their rebuild and make the moves necessary to put themselves in a position to compete in the near future. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Chicago Bears. And don't be shy. Drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. In an unexpected twist that has left fans and insiders alike in shock, the NFL is reportedly set to ban star wide receiver DJ Moore for 2 full seasons due to a doping violation. As the league prepares to make an official announcement, the story has ignited a firestorm of speculation. The timing of this revelation could not be more startling, with Moore coming off a stellar 2024 season where he racked up nearly 1,000 yards and played a crucial role in the Chicago Bears offense. Fans are left wondering, what went wrong, and what does this mean for Moore's career? The news comes just months after Moore signed a record-breaking contract extension with the Bears, securing his financial future and making him one of the highest-paid receivers in NFL history. Now, after dominating the 2024 season, including a standout performance against his former team, the Carolina Panthers, Moore's promising career is at a crossroads. The details of his alleged doping violation remain unclear, but sources are suggesting that the substance in question may have been linked to performance enhancement during the offseason. This scandal is not only a blow to Moore, but also to the Bears, who invested heavily in his future with that massive 4-year, $110 million extension. In the wake of the news, questions are arising about whether the Bears will take any action against Moore, including potential moves to void his contract or trade him. While some speculate that Moore could appeal the ban, others point out that the NFL's stance on doping violations has been notoriously stringent. Could his career be over before it reaches its true peak? As the NFL prepares to release an official statement, fans and analysts are eagerly awaiting more information on how this ban will impact the league's landscape. Will this scandal open the floodgates for other potential doping cases to come to light? What does this mean for the future of the NFL's drug testing policies and the integrity of the game itself? The answers remain shrouded in mystery, but one thing is certain. DJ Moore's situation has become one of the most talked about stories in the NFL, with every new development only raising more questions. Stay tuned, as more details are expected to surface in the coming days. The NFL has promised a full investigation, and with Moore's career hanging in the balance, fans around the league are holding their breath to see how this dramatic saga unfolds. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Chicago Bears, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.